You know what a Harlequin is? A Harlequin's role is to serve. It's nothing without a master. No one gives two shits who we are beyond that. The Joker and I broke up. I wanted a fresh start. But it turns out I wasn't the only dame in Gotham looking for emancipation.
Spectacular news! Miss Quinn, she belongs to me.
Who are you guys?
Here's the deal, Quinn. You need me!
He's after all of us now. None of us are walking out of here unless we work together.
What year? You gotta be kidding me.
Isn't this fun? It's just like the sleepover. We should order pizza. Big cosmos. Harley, focus. Okay. I'm the one they should be scared of. Not you. Not Mr. J. Because I'm Harley freaking Quinn.
Who's having a good time?
Get ready, ladies. Psycho chick. Don't never call a woman a chick. I'll accept broad, lady, woman, and on occasion, bitch. Bitch? What are you talking about? That for me, will you?
Welcome back, everyone. It's Charlie. This is going to be my Birds of Prey trailer Easter eggs video. If you're brand new to my channel, I do DC and Marvel Easter eggs every week. Be sure to subscribe to get everything. We have some giveaway stuff that I'll explain at the end of the video, too. Even if you're not a big comic book reader, you're probably vaguely familiar with the Birds of Prey. This is basically Birds of Prey with Harley Quinn. Because when you talk about DC girl gang related titles, usually Harley Quinn, when she teams up with a bunch of other female DC people, it winds up being villains and they call it Gotham City Sirens. Right now there actually is a rumor that the sequel to this movie will be a Gotham City Sirens movie, so they'll do Poison Ivy and a lot of the other characters that you would see in a Gotham City Sirens title. So if you're wondering why this isn't Gotham City Sirens, it's just that they're building up to that through probably a new trilogy starting with this Birds of Prey movie. But they begin the trailer with that Harley Quinn voiceover narrating the premise of the movie. A bunch of second-tier sidekicks and underlings, Harlequins, ordered to serve, who don't want to serve at the feet of their respective masters anymore. Black Mask is the main villain of the movie, if that wasn't clear. Ewan McGregor. It's not clear exactly why he wants them to serve so badly. There is a MacGuffin during the movie, but this trailer is meant to give you a better idea of the broad themes of the movie. It doesn't really tell you a whole lot about the actual plot. So it's not that he just wants them to serve. There actually is something that they did that he wants to take them down for. You see her walking down the street with Cassandra Cain in one of her later outfits. You can kind of chart the timeline based on the different outfits that Harley Quinn wears. She's one of the few characters that has a couple really big wardrobe changes through the film. If you're a big Avatar: The Last Airbender fan, fun fact in real life, she's actually the niece of Dante Bosco, Prince Zuko himself. There's a shot of Black Canary singing in Black Mask's club. Notice the set design with the giant black fingers that she's standing between with those eyes in between, as if Black Mask is always oppressively watching everything that everyone does in the club. This person kneeling in the church could be Renee Montoya, Black Canary, or even the Huntress. There aren't that many brunettes that look this young. Harley Quinn trying to sell Black Canary on the idea of leaving Black Mask's employ, trying to explain her story, how she left the Joker. There's a brand new DC logo. If you zoom and enhance, you can actually see that it's just meant to be a representation of Harley Quinn in full Joker makeup. This shot of her cutting off her trademark pigtails is probably earlier in the film, right after she breaks up with the Joker. She throws knives at his picture on the wall. It is meant to be a representation of Jared Leto's Joker picture. Notice the crazy teeth and the haircut, meant to look just like he did in the last big Suicide Squad movie. My understanding is, based on what people have said, he's not supposed to be a big on-screen character during the movie, but there is supposed to be some kind of archival footage or brief flash of him on screen during the breakup montage at the beginning of the movie to explain how she leaves him. She talks about wanting to get her fresh start, mentions she's not the only dame in Gotham looking for one, then they do a montage of all the different Birds of Prey characters. This is Renee Montoya on the street trying to investigate this big explosion. There's another shot of Black Canary looking like she's about to kill herself. She's so depressed. The shaking martini glass is just a reference to her canary cry abilities, but none of the scenes in this trailer actually let you know whether or not she'll be a metahuman during the movie. Even though the Birds of Prey movie is rated R, it is still connected to the other DC films. It's still loosely connected to the last Suicide Squad film, and Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn is also starring in James Gunn's Suicide Squad movie. It's not clear if that movie takes place after the events of this movie or before it, but if they're doing King Shark during that movie, there are metahumans in the last Suicide Squad movie, there are people with magic, there are other metahumans like Diablo, so it wouldn't be weird for Black Canary in this movie to actually be a metahuman with canary cry abilities from the comics. This shot of Huntress in the back alley looking like she's stopping herself from killing someone, possibly Harley Quinn. It's hard to tell if this scene of her is connected to the Huntress scene. Might be one of the first times that they run into each other on the street. The person that Huntress is connected to is also Black Mask and Victor Zsasz. If it wasn't clear, Chris Messina is playing Victor Zsasz in the movie. He's actually working underneath Black Mask. That's why later in the trailer you see him yelling at Victor Zsasz saying, "She's mine." This is Black Mask getting ready to interrogate Huntress while she's strung up upside down. Notice the black glove with the one white finger. He actually does have a black mask of sorts in the movie, and it does seem, based on that viral trailer that they released with It Chapter 2, that they are doing the False Face Society from the comics. I know a lot of you are excited that they're doing Harley Quinn's Hyenas from Batman the Animated Series in the comics. It seems like they're only doing one hyena though, instead of doing the two. Harley running through the streets later in the film, Black Mask telling Victor Zsasz Harley Quinn belongs to him, then her just playing with her hyena. Hard to tell when this is happening during the movie, but it looks like she's just rescuing Cassandra Cain from this biker gang, if they're connected to Victor Zsasz or just one of the other mobs. There are many different criminal organizations and mobs within Gotham. It's a huge city. They'll have a way of explaining why Batman isn't around to help them with this, but for the most part, that narration at the beginning of the trailer is meant to give you that idea, like nobody cares about us. So it's like they're trying to say that Batman has bigger fish to fry than to help people like them. Renee Montoya freaking out in the streets. It also kind of seems like earlier in the trailer that she's either being kicked off the police force because she's a detective, or she's under some sort of disciplinary review. She's underappreciated within the department. For some reason, she's on the outs with the Gotham City Police Department. We don't know if Commissioner Gordon is going to be in the movie at any point, but there are several different police departments within Gotham, so it wouldn't be weird for him not to be in the movie. Black Mask's men in the club getting ready to interrogate Harley Quinn. There's also an extended, elaborate, very Marilyn Monroe-looking dance scene where she's singing and she has her hair done up. It's hard to tell if that's real and she's actually putting on a performance for the crowd, or if it's some sort of extended dream sequence where she's imagining all this happening while she's taking down all these people, because then you see another person in black mask come out and start shooting all the other people in black masks. Black Mask in his bed, in his home. It's hard to tell why he's freaking out, but this probably has something to do with why he's so pissed off at the Birds of Prey and why he wants them so badly. Love the set design, booby trap. This is an amusement mile. There's a big extended action scene, a big fight scene that they have that was in the last big viral trailer with It Chapter 2. This is just them getting ready to start that big fight. Probably going to be a lot of Joker Easter eggs during this part, even though he might not be in this part of the film. Amusement Mile is just a big part of Joker and Harley Quinn's backstory in the comics and Batman the Animated Series, so of course they're going to have a big action scene there during the film. This is them supposedly fighting the False Face Society. We've saw a little bit of footage of that before, all those people wearing the animal masks. Then there's an extended scene of Harley Quinn looking like she's escaping prison with young Cassandra Cain. There is that extended scene later in the trailer with all those fire extinguishers going off, all that water everywhere. It looks like a really cool action scene of her busting into the prison. She looks like she's there to rescue someone. It could be connected to this Cassandra Cain scene because they're both handcuffed to each other. And even though Harley Quinn looked like she's just completely nonchalant about all this, like, okay, we're just going to almost hit this person on the sidewalk as we're swerving around these cars, throw some dynamite in another car, which is total Gotham City sirens. And it seems like this is pretty early in their relationship because Cassandra Cain is only vaguely familiar with Harley Quinn. She knows a little bit about her. Wait, you're that crazy chick. This is Harley Quinn going after Black Mask. You can't see him in the back of the car here, but he has Cassandra Cain in the back of this car. He's wearing his black mask. She's on roller skates. There is some roller derby during the film, and they just did reshoots on the movie for this particular action scene. We don't know exactly when it happens during the film, but it's meant to be one of the bigger, cooler action scenes. This is Harley Quinn trying to sell the others on the Birds of Prey team up. We should have a sleepover. This is going to be so much fun. Let's get some pizza. Black Canary looking like she's trying to slap some sense into her. Come on, Harley Quinn, we have a job to do. Let's go. We actually saw some behind the scenes from this scene of her in the supermarket with her walking out with this giant bag of dog food, and a little bit of the scene of her with the hyena in her car driving away. So it could be from a little bit later in the film. Hard to tell exactly when this is happening during the film inside Black Mask's club when she's wearing the pants. Just one of her other big wardrobe changes, completely shattering this dude's legs. Look at the girls in the background reacting like they're getting ready to throw up at their table. Another wardrobe change of her dressed up incognito, shooting this police officer with the beanbag gun. This might be on her way to rescue Cassandra Cain from that prison sequence. She says, "I'm the one that they should be afraid of." You kind of get a sense for her arc in the film. She's really distraught and pissed off at the beginning of the trailer because she's just broken up with the Joker. She finds her confidence through the film and finally starts ripping shit up traditional Harley Quinn comic book style. Anytime you see regular mobsters just wearing regular suits, it seems like it might be something connected to the Huntress, maybe the Bertinelli crime family. They'll have a way of explaining her backstory too, because it is meant to be the Helena Bertinelli version of the Huntress. Really looks like her hyena is going to go to town on this dude and he just has no idea. They flash the title screen just confirming that the official title of the movie is Birds of Prey in the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. Even though they're using Harley Quinn to heavily market all the movies, she's on all the posters very prominently, this is meant to be an ensemble film. The movie's coming out at the beginning of February, so there'll probably be a bunch more trailers dropping in December and January. Of course, I'll do more Easter egg videos. If you have any big questions about the continuity or where this fits with the other DC movies that are connected with sort of the Justice League continuity, just let me know in the comments. Because James Gunn's Suicide Squad movie isn't coming out till August 2021, they're shooting it right now. I assume that whatever's going on with Harley Quinn during that movie will be set after the events of Birds of Prey. So technically not connected to Matt Reeves' Batman film. There's all kinds of rumors about how they're spinning out Batgirl and a whole bunch of other Batman-related characters like Nightwing within Robert Pattinson's and Matt Reeves' Batman trilogy, but I'll do more videos about that when we get more details. They won't be shooting that till either really later this year or early next year. And obviously this movie is not connected to Joaquin Phoenix's Joker movie. It's out later this week. Of course, I'll post my full review video and Easter eggs, post-credit scenes, all that kind of stuff later this weekend, so be sure to go see the movie when you get a chance. We are doing a giveaway for Joker movie tickets. All you have to do to enter that is be a subscriber and leave your best theory about the Birds of Prey movie on the video. Everybody click here for my non-spoilery Joker movie review, and click here to learn why Marvel got Spider-Man back in the MCU from Sony. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.